Hey everyone, I'm here to answer the question, who would want to invest in distressed debt? And to understand that, we have to go back and we have to understand economics a bit and about what's going on with the banking system. And so what happens is banks are in the lending business, but they're not in the real estate investing business. And so what that means is that the more mortgages and loans and everything that they create, that's actually how they make their money. And so what happens is, in order for banks to be able to lend out more money, they can only lend out a percentage of the actual deposits that they have in the bank. And so how do they, work around that once they've met that threshold? Well, what happens is there's always statistically a certain percent of loans that will actually become distressed debt, meaning that the borrowers stopped paying for some reason. Well, banks aren't actually set up to reach out to these people to figure out what's going on and how to get them repaying again or have to restructure it or whatever. And so, one, they've got a problem because now they've got bad debt on their books. And so they're actually required to get that off of their books. And so that they can continue lending out more money. And so there's companies like ours. We have these fabulous relationships with these banks, and we go in and we buy this debt for pennies on the dollar. And so then from there, we pull it over because we're real estate investors. We know how to work with the customer to find out what's going on, get them repaying, get it restructured, whatever it is, so that they can stay in their homes. That means everything. So then what happens is we turn around and we take that distressed debt, we get it performing again, so it's no longer distressed debt, it's actually called reperforming. And then after 18 to 36 months of it reperforming, we package those up and we get them back on Wall Street, which hedge funds that manage 401ks, things like that, invest in those and continue making money that way. So the question is, again, who would want to invest in distressed debt? Well, companies like ours, because we understand that it is a piece of the economy and keeping the economy going, and it is very profitable and lucrative, and we love helping everybody. We help our investors, the banks, the borrowers, the communities, and that's who we are. At the end of the day, we are Titan Impact Group, and we leave every person, property, and community better than we found them. Thanks, everyone.